Honda's Touquet name carries a specific historical weight that goes beyond mere nostalgia. In the mid-1980s, Honda used the Touquet badge on Europe-focused off-road machines inspired by the Enduro du Touquet, a brutal beach race in northern France that blended endurance, durability, and mass participation. Models like the XL600LM Touquet were not pure rally replicas, but robust, air-cooled, big-bore singles designed to survive long distances with minimal fuss. They symbolized Honda's pragmatic approach to adventure riding long before the term ADV became a marketing staple. Fast forward to today, and the question is whether that philosophy still has a place in Honda's modern lineup. The hypothetical NX650R Touquet would revive not only a name, but also a mindset: simplicity over excess. In an era dominated by liquid-cooled, electronics-heavy middleweights such as the Yamaha Tenere 700 and KTM 790 Adventure, an air-cooled 650 cubic centimeters single would be a deliberate countercultural move. The critical issue is whether such a move would be visionary or commercially naive. From a market perspective, a 650 cubic centimeters air-cooled engine is both the NX650R Touquet's greatest strength and its biggest risk. On the plus side, there is a growing global appetite for analog motorcycles, particularly in Europe, Japan, and emerging markets where ease of maintenance, thermal robustness, and long-term reliability still matter more than peak horsepower. On the downside, tightening emissions regulations and customer expectations around refinement make air cooling a hard sell in premium price segments. Honda would need to position the NX650R Touquet carefully, not as a spec sheet fighter, but as a durability-first, long-distance dual sport with rally DNA. This is where the concept work by Oberdan Bezzi becomes especially relevant. Bezzi's NX650R Touquet concept visually bridges Honda's past and present with striking clarity. The red, white, and blue HRC-inspired livery, squared rally-style headlight cowl, and slim waistline immediately evoke classic Dakar-era Hondas, while the proportions remain compact and functional rather than exaggerated. It looks purpose-built, not nostalgic for nostalgia's sake. Technically, the concept leans heavily on Honda's legendary RFVC air-cooled single-cylinder architecture, clearly visible in the engine layout and minimal bodywork. The large skid plate, high-mounted front fender, long travel suspension, and spoked wheels signal genuine off-road intent, not just adventure styling. At the same time, the absence of bulky radiators and complex plumbing reinforces the Touquet ethos: fewer failure points, easier field repairs, and mechanical honesty. This is a bike designed to be ridden hard, far from workshops. Critically, however, Honda would need to answer why this bike should exist alongside models like the CRF 300L, Transalp 750, or even the Africa Twin. The NX650R Touquet would not replace them. It would sit in an emotional and functional niche. Its appeal would lie with riders who value torque-rich simplicity, who ride in remote areas, and who romanticize long stages over sand, gravel, and broken asphalt. That is a smaller audience, but not an insignificant one if pricing and positioning are right.